Hello there and welcome back Star Wars fans to another weekly episode. Now just before we get to the video, I want to shout out commenter of the day, and that is going to be Red Beam. Thank you very much for your support as always. Your channel will be linked in the description below. Alright, let's get on with the video.
Star Wars Battlefront 3. We all want it, but what do we want to see in it? Having played the original 2004 Battlefront 2, 2015's Battlefront and 2017's Battlefront 2, there is definitely plenty of parts we can say we loved and didn't love. So if we go off of what we know and hasn't been in the games, what would I like to see stay and go in the next Star Wars Battlefront 3 installment? Characters. There's been plenty of people from the Star Wars world we all love playing as. Obi-Wan, Maul, Anakin. But there's also the ones I didn't like. I personally would love to see them bring in Mace Windu with his classic purple lightsaber, Qui-Gon Jinn, where you can use some awesome Force abilities, as we all know how strong in the Force he was, and I would personally love to see, love him or hate him, Jar Jar Binks. He's such a classic character from the prequels in which I grew up watching. These would have to be my top picks of who I would love to see brought into the Battlefront 3 saga. Game modes. As much as I love 2017's Battlefront 2, I've always felt they could have been a bit more imaginative with their game modes. Of course you have the classic Galactic Assault, Supremacy and Team Objective based game modes, but let's not forget, this is Star Wars, it's far from normal. I would love to see a mode of 1v1 duels, almost like an arena duel, where you can select your favourite characters to duel it out to the face, like we all want to see. If you remember 2004's Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, there was a similar mode to this and it was fantastic. Just imagine recreating a 1v1 duel of Darth Sidious and Yoda in Sidious's office, or Anakin versus Obi-Wan on Mustafar across all of the lava. How epic would that be? Leveling up. The star card setup used in all of the Battlefront games to level up your character's abilities is decent with plenty of options, but it lacks the customizability of it all. Once everyone figures out what's the best cards to use for each character, everyone uses the same. It's quite a boring way to level up your favourite heroes or villains. I would love to see a points bar system, where you can custom level your favourite character's abilities. Keep some restrictions to it, so you have to reach a certain level to be able to increase, for example, speed or force. But that makes it so everyone can pick and choose which part of their character they want to increase. This may cause some characters to be overpowered, but with every game release, they can tweak this with updates as they go. Customization. There is no customization in any of the Battlefront games, other than skin changes, or in other words, unlocking new outfits for your favourite characters. I would like to see an option to be able to fully customise each character. Maybe not to be used in all game modes, but there could be a mode where custom characters are allowed. For example, imagine a mode where you can use a dark side Obi-Wan or Yoda, or a light side Vader or Palpatine. How awesome would that be to see Obi-Wan, the master of defense, wielding a red saber with yellow Sith eyes? I personally would love to see that. Keep the good. And finally, amongst all of the new features I would love to see, I would like to see them keep the good. In other words, when sequel games are made, often the originality is lost. Just look at Fable. It was a hit, a massive hit, but through them trying to update and change it too much, it lost its wow factor and dropped off a cliff. This is not what we want to see happen to Battlefront, so keep the old, the originality, the homage to the prequels, originals and sequels. Honour the fans and you can't go wrong. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure you leave a comment below on your thoughts and whether you agree or disagree. If you watched to the end, please consider leaving a like. It really helps YouTube recommend this content to people who want to see it, and the more people who see this content regarding Star Wars Battlefront 3, the more likely there will be a sequel made. Until next time guys, I'll see you then. May the Force be with you.